Hello everyone, it's Thumper the Rabid Rabbit. I had somebody ask me on a previous video, since I mentioned power in cave bases every once in a while, how in the world do you do power in a cave base? Well, here's a little quick demonstration of how that works. This is a procedurally generated map that I have put up on my local computer here so that I could have God mode for noclip. Because it makes it easier to demonstrate this, but this is possible on vanilla. People do this on vanilla. And the way you pull this off is that you plant a foundation on the surface, probably as close to the monument as you're allowed to build. I put a root combiner down here to attach to. And then these cables, you've probably noticed that they can go through solid objects. They are inherently no-clip. They go through walls, floors, ceilings, everything else. And they go through the ground. So you can drag them directly straight line into the buildable area of the cave and connect them to components down here. And that's how you get power down into the cave base. You will want to probably do like I've done here and put your component, like a root combiner, way up at the top of a wall. The length really does matter here. This cable to the surface is about 27, well, let's find out. It's really, really close to the maximum allowed length here. Yeah, it's got 4 meters left, 26 meters. So even putting it at the very top of the cave and bringing it to the very closest point I can on the ground up here, it's almost at its maximum length. I went through 9 cave bases on this procedural map, and this was the first one I found that I could do this with. Most of them, if I drag the cable all the way to the surface, they don't quite reach the surface. This is a really good cave base here because I can reach there. I could probably stretch it a little more at an angle and reach over here because the terrain is descending over here, so it's closer. In fact, I can try that out right now while you're watching. Grab it, just drag it up here. You can see it says, you know, I'm already at my 0 distance, but if I get close to the ground here, yeah, right here is its max length. Not quite. Yeah, maybe it's just above the surface. Let me get up here. Yep, there we go. So you can see I got a meter left. I could build a base over by this tree here, or pretty much anywhere in this area I can reach. All I got to do is get it onto one component, and then from there I can build the rest of my base, you know, in this area over here. And I could have a pretty nice little base above ground here with some power on it, and then just string that line. Nobody would really be the wiser. Down into the cave, although if you've been playing Rust at all, you should suspect any power on the surface next to a cave might be going down into a cave base. Also, probably really wise to put your batteries down here, so if somebody knocks out your base and your power up above, you've got some battery power down here, or whatever traps or doors or lights that you're trying to operate down below the surface here. So I hope that does answer the question. Power in a cave base, absolutely possible, at least until they fix it so that this cable no-clip can't go through the ground, but I can't imagine they'll change that anytime soon. So at least for a while, you should be able to get power into a cave base by just finding some surface area that is within the maximum cable length of the buildable underground area in a cave, and just do this. And it is possible on vanilla. I've had at least 3 people ask me questions about things for their cave bases on vanilla servers, so definitely possible to do. So that's it. That's how you get power in the cave base. So good luck, and don't suck.